Today, we will be presenting the different features that this application has to offer. Now that the application is adequately displayed on your home screen, we can now proceed to introducing the different features offered by the Alvedia test reader. Let's start by opening the sidebar adjacent to the main content, displaying the different parameters. First, we have the test reader, which will analyze the results of your test using artificial intelligence. We will come back to this feature later on after having presented the different characteristics of this application. The three main functionalities of this application are the test reader, which you can see here, choose canine or feline. It's an inbuilt scanner that administers an accurate reading of the test performed. Alongside the scanner, the application is also a direct gateway to the Alvedia scientific support team. So you go into contact. They will be able to assist you directly with any problems, troubleshooting or otherwise, using the data already encrypted as a result of the test reader. Finally, this application will also allow you to record your results, and you will have the options to send it to yourselves by email, allowing a traceability for each test. Just below the test reader, you have a subsection called Blood Group Compatibility. By clicking on this feature, you will be able to select the recipient's blood type, which corresponds to the animal receiving the transfusion, whether it is a canine or a feline. By selecting the recipient's blood type, the application will determine the matching donor blood type that will need to be used to perform a safe transfusion. In this case, it's Da1 plus or Da1 minus. For the feline, if we select blood type A, the matching donor blood type would be blood type A only. Troubleshooting is the next subsection on the sidebar. By clicking on this subsection, you will have access to documented troubleshooting problems with their solutions. This occurs in very rare cases, usually very specific to the case itself. However, it is a possibility. Therefore, we are providing you with the information necessary if this was to occur. If the solution is not in the troubleshooting section, by clicking on Contact and filling in your details and your question, a member of our scientific support team will assist you directly. Next, we have product tutorial. So, product tutorials are 6 different tutorials demonstrating a step-by-step guide to safely and effectively testing your animal's blood with the test offered by our company. So you have the quick test for canine and feline procedure, the lab test, again for canine and feline procedures, as well as the easy quick test for canine and feline procedures. By clicking on one of them, it will show you a video of the step-by-step guides. Making sure there is no confusion as to how to use the test. The next 2 subsections correspond to 2 different videos. The first one demonstrates how to wash red blood cells. The second one demonstrates how to proceed with the separation of the plasma from the blood cells to obtain packed red blood cells. These 2 videos shown above will also be accessible in the troubleshooting section. So let's go back to the troubleshooting section, go to Solution, and you're going to click on to the blue underlined text that leads you back exactly to the procedural video. Now that you have a better understanding of the different features of the application, we can now come back and inspect the test reader. First of all, you will need to select which species you will be testing, so either canine or feline. Let's start off with canine. Then you will select the type of test you will be using. Let's select quick test. You will need to write your patient's ID, and then on the right hand side there is a little video icon that you can press on, which will play the tutorial video if you feel the need to look over it again for extra information. After having completed the test, you will be able to click on Scan Your Test. To be able to proceed, you will need to authorize the application to use your smartphone's camera. So press Allow and then OK. For the quick test version, please make sure you take off the plastic cover. You can then position your text directly under the automated picture simulation. Then click Camera. Once the photo is taken, you will need to accept both terms and conditions. So the first one, the second one, and then press on Start Analysis. One last thing is when you go into lab test, so you write your patient ID, your lot number, you go scan your test, allow. To interpret the result, you need to make sure that the membrane is stuck accordingly to the template below. So you put it gently and then you scan it with the test scanner. You accept the terms and conditions, and there you have it, your result. There are 3 different scenarios after the test reader has analyzed the result. The first one is that the test reader will have identified the blood type. After having double-checked your results, you can then send the results identified by the application straight to your email by pressing Send e-results, typing in your email and pressing Send, giving you a digital trace of your test as well as its result. The second scenario that can occur is that the test result is displayed as invalid on the application. There are 2 different solutions to this scenario. You can either click on Troubleshooting and deduce the problem on your own by looking at the different subsections, or you can click on Scientific Support and directly contact our scientific support team, who will reach out in the next 24 hours. The third scenario is a transcribed image with error written in big. You will need to proceed by retaking a picture of the test, making sure it is clear and visible. Just one tiny detail to be careful about.